Hello and welcome to Tech Deals, game performance review time, League of Legends. We're playing League of Legends today on this Dell Inspiron 15.6-inch 4K Ultra HD gaming laptop computer. I previously reviewed this computer, link in the description below. Please go check it out because this thing is awesome. In short, for about $1,000, you get an Intel i7-6700HQ processor. That is the top of the line, 4-core, 8-thread processor up to 3.5 gigahertz, 8 gigabytes of system RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive with an 8 gig solid state drive cache, and NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 960M dedicated gaming graphics card with 4 gigs of VRAM. It's a very, very good machine. Now, if you don't care about the 4K screen, for $150 less, you can get one with a 1080p screen, which is otherwise the same. Links to all of those will be in the description below. Please go check them out because this is a great value for the money. Now, we're not playing at 4K, we're playing at 1080p. Why? Because the graphics chip in here is really designed for 1080p. So why does it have a 4K screen? Image editing, video rendering, running Windows, multitasking, watching 4K movies, 4K video streams. That's what the 4K screen's for. Now, because 4K is exactly 4 times 1080p, 1080p scales perfectly. There won't be any jaggies, there won't be any problem. It's absolutely gorgeous screen. So, we are just waiting to get loaded in here, and here we are. There we go. Let's try this, shall we? Oh, and let's see here, video. There is a bug in League of Legends where if the in-game store does not show up, you need to change the resolution, and then there it is. It took me a while to figure that one out. I'm going to try something that I have never done before. Now, the sound is coming out of the speakers on the laptop. I don't have it plugged into the camera. I probably should. Actually, I ultimately need to just capture the video and put myself in a thumbnail in the corner, which I plan to do, but we're not there yet. There we go. I'll turn the volume up to see if you can capture it. I've not tested this. I have no idea whether the microphone will pick up the sound of the game, but I have the game sound. I have the game sounds turned on. Look at that, 200 frames per second. We are at very high detail with everything turned up. What more do you want? I'll hit F11 to start a Fraps record run. Now, I may actually try this at 4K at some point. I might switch it midway through the game. Hey, we're not doing too bad. It's weird having the game sound on. When I film these, I normally have no sound on. It's strange having the sound on. Oh no, we lost somebody. Let's see if this works. Let's go back and spend some money. Although we've only got 520. Oh, did we lose another one? Why did people quit? Oh well. So what do you guys think? Do you think the and girls, I apologize, because what do you guys and girls think of the performance? This is, of course, perfectly smooth. All right, so this is interesting now. We're now running at 4K, but this is why 4K on a laptop doesn't make any sense and probably won't for some time. So we've got 4K set up. Now, okay, I had set it to medium. I played around with it and then trimmed the middle section of that out. Here's the problem. While the icons on the bottom are good, everything else is very small.
My arrows fly true.
And the icon and the cursor, I guess you could get used to this. And my cursor is smaller. It's definitely different, that's for sure. Performance-wise, it's fine. Performance is very nice. Well, that was depressing. And we're back. I have it back to 1080p resolution. The interesting thing is, at 4K resolution, for some reason the frame rate was stuck at 60 frames a second, no matter what I set the detail to, no matter what was happening. That might have to do with the external monitors or the fact that I'm changing resolutions dynamically like that. I could investigate it, but to be completely blunt, I don't care that much. And here we are with the results. Okay, basically that played perfectly. If you want to play League of Legends at 1080p with all the details cranked up, 157 frames per second average, 105 frames per second minimum, and 216 max. That was perfectly smooth. Looking at performance over time, what more do you want? It plays perfectly. Now, I did try playing it at 4K. I don't know if it's because of the external monitors or because I had to actually restart the game from scratch, but it was fixed at 60 frames per second. I will tell you that I played for about 10 minutes or so, well, maybe 5 minutes at 4K, and it plays perfectly. Now, when playing at 4K on large screens, it's fine. I did actually, in a portion of the video that I trimmed out, I actually came around and tried playing League of Legends at 4K directly by looking at the 15-inch screen. Here's the problem. Portions of the interface are simply too small at 4K to be useful on a 15.6-inch screen. Software really hasn't been adapted yet to realize that things need to be made bigger. Now, the icons on the bottom, your main command bar, that was okay, that was fairly usable, but the stuff around the sides, pulling up the settings screen, the size of the mouse cursor, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The other comment that I will make is that looking at this screen at 4K and looking at this screen at 1080p when in League of Legends, there's not much difference. It's really too small of a screen in a game to make a difference. Where the 4K screen really comes into play is in watching movies, editing and rendering videos, editing pictures. If you want that really crisp 4K screen for non-gaming tasks, this is a great machine. If you look at the 4K screen and go, what's the point? No worries. They make a 1080p version of this. It's about $100, $150 less expensive. I've linked to both machines in the description below. Check them both out. If you want the 4K, great. If you don't care, get the 1080p version. It's just fine. Like this video if you like it, don't if you don't. Remember to subscribe to my channel, comments and questions below the video, and of course the video description links to my other reviews on this computer and Amazon and Newegg that both sell this computer. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.